Welcome back, my little fine-feathered YouTube chicklets. Welcome back, and thanks for tuning in. I've been getting bombarded, man, with questions about these fret erasers. I forget one here, it's bright red, maybe you can see it. So I figured I'd just dedicate an entire video to these and tell you what I really think about them. So come on over, I'm working on this triple lot 28 guitar here. And doing a press on it, man. There's some really soft fret wire in these things. That fret wire's, I don't know if I ever seen any quite that soft or not. It is really soft wire. They're going to wear it pretty fast. I'll show you how fast I can get through them with these erasers too. Normally it takes a little longer than what it's taking on this guitar with these fret erasers, but still they're pretty fast and they do an excellent job. And come on over, get you something to eat and drink and suck on, and come over and get comfy. And we'll get right into it. Let's do it! So before anyone asks what I did to my arm, because I know someone's going to ask, I was mowing the grass yesterday. Yesterday. And we got a little fenced in area back here. We let the dogs out. It keeps them in and protects them from other animals. I had mowed inside the fence and was riding back through the gate. And I had this bright idea, grab the gate and shut it on the way out and not even have to work the clutch on the mower. It didn't work too good. I got my arm cut in it, man, and it punctured right there. I didn't know I did it. It didn't hurt. Didn't even know I'd done it. I'm sunburnt to death, man. Tanned to death, not burnt. Anyways, I felt something running down my arm, dripping, and it was blood. It was pouring the blood out. But that's what happened. It's okay. It's not even sore, man. All right, I've got 7 erasers here. I've already went through 3 of them. I've got started with the 220 grit. I don't know, maybe you can see them. I don't know if you can or not. Anyways, they're 220 grit, 400 grit, 800 grit. I've already did those. 1200 grit over here out of camera. Then 2000 grit, 4000 grit, and 8000 grit. And want to do them in that order. But I thought I'd bring you along and show you one time through, maybe just one eraser. I'm up to the 1200 now. You know, that's another thing. 220, 400, 800, 1200. I wish there was a 1500 between this 1200 and the 2000 grit, but there's not. Anyways, I'm going to show you how this works. I doubt the camera's picking this up for the air conditioning running. I always go off to the side a little bit. You don't have to do that much because the erasers, when you shove down on that, it wraps completely around the fret. Also, I can hear when I first start, it makes a certain sound, and then when it's done, the sound changes. Because I can feel that too. I don't worry about doing this that much on the sides. Like I say, you shove down on the eraser, it squeezes around the fret, and it gets the sides. I will never, you can mark this in your book, I'll never go back to sandpaper again for doing this. Now normally, yeah, I can feel it there. Normally it takes a little longer than this. But like I say, this is really soft fret wire, man. Super soft. Shame on you, Martin, if you did this. Every now and then you want to turn your eraser over and use the other end. And I like to try to make use of the entire length of the eraser too. Eraser. You know, use as much of it as you can on there. It's faster if you do that. Like I say, if you can hear it when you very first start. Don't mind where I'm touching the fretboard. I'll take care of that later. It's not hurting anything. When you first start on a fret, I can hear it, and then I hear it change with every fret. With every eraser, I mean. Yeah, with every fret too. And it changes pretty fast on these with this fret wire. So how y'all doing, man? Good to see you. Nice of you to stop in. Say a virtual hello in the comments. This is well, I don't know when you'll see this video, but as of right now, at the time of me doing this state, I always like to wipe them off occasionally on a cloth or something. This state that I live in has the highest RT. That's oh, I can't think what that's for. It's the rate of transfer of the virus. They say if you're 1 or below, no one's transferring it. Anything up above 1 is bad. And the last I checked today, it was, our state was 1.36 or 37, which is extremely high. Yeah, well, like I said, it's the highest in the whole country. It's the highest in the United States right now at the time of making this video. Wouldn't you know? Get the eraser around. We're almost there, guys. Now this, how long you see me do this, multiply that by 7, because I got 7 erasers. Three more frets. And that's how long it takes to completely polish frets with these. There's so many questions, man. People, what do you think of those? Why don't you do a video about them? Well, here it is. I love them, man. I love the things. Like I say, I will never go back to sandpaper doing this. Had to cut little pieces in different grits and put that over there with the used ones. And you still get a little bit dirty, but not anything like I did with sandpaper. So I'm going to go over it with a 2000 grit now. I wash these. You can't tell it, but I mean, you can still see where they've been used. I've been using the guts out of them, man. They're not even showing any wear yet. But I always wash them in dishwashing liquid after I finish every job, every time I use them. Well, why don't you just sit back and hang around a little bit, man? Hell, what's a hurry? You already feel that. Wow, these are soft. Anyways, what you see me do there, multiply that by 7. And you'll know how time consuming this is. Say on really good frets, good fret wire. I'm not knocking the guy's guitar. I'm just saying these are really soft. I know the camera's probably not picking this up, the sound that it makes. Let me wipe that off a little bit. And how it changes. I doubt the camera's getting it with the AC running, and the TV's on in here too. I don't know if it's getting that. She may have muted it. I always mute it if I think of it, and she does, and she thinks of it. I don't hear the TV, but I hear the AC, and I can hear this changing. You see? On a guitar with hard frets on it, of course, this is going to take longer than what I'm showing you here. But it's doing the job on this guitar. It's doing it well. Which one did I do just now? The 12th one, I think. I'll do it again. Yeah, I done it. I can hear. I absolutely would recommend these over sandpaper. Probably won't show you on this video what the finished frets look like, but I will show you on a video. Stay tuned, and on a video to come I will show you. Of course, after I finish with all the erasers, I'll use semi-chrome polish on this, and they'll be so shiny you won't be able to look at them, man. Like playing on a baby's boudoir. So you see, here they are. I don't know. I think I got them in the camera a little bit. Let me show you up close. See, they're all marked. Oh, I hope you can see it, man. They're all marked 2000 grit. I'm seeing it in there, but it's backwards, man, like looking into a mirror. I think you'll be able to see it all right. See, here's the 4,000 grit. One of my big worries was that wearing off with use over time, but you can see it ain't started wearing off at all yet. And like I say, I've used the guts out of these things, man. I do more frets than anything else. Everybody likes my setups and crap, I guess. So yes, I dig the erasers, man. I love them. I will never go back to sandpaper ever again for this job right here. I mean, wow, these things do such a good job, man. Why would you want to use sandpaper and get your hands even dirtier than what they are? I mean, my hands would be black by now if I was using sandpaper grits. Anyways, I do love erasers. I highly recommend them. I got these from Stumac, I think. Yeah, it's got Stumac right on them. I can't remember what I paid for them, but they have different sets. Like, I think you can order a pack with like 3 erasers and a pack with maybe 5 or something. I don't remember the numbers in the packs, but I do know they have different numbers, different number of erasers. I believe when I got these, they was the largest one, covering the most, from 220 to 8,000 grit at the time. That's like I say, I wish it would have a 1,500 between that 1,200 and 2,000, but it don't have, and they work okay like they are. I've probably got a 15 here somewhere if I just take time to look for it. Anyways, I hope it helps you. If you do frets, get you a pack of them. You won't be sorry. Thanks for watching. Cheers to you. Stay safe and away from that. I can't say it, but you know what I'm talking about. The whole globe knows. I wish you the best, man. See you next time.